when you see those guys and you get the cameras on them and they go like this, they cover their mouth. They're talking about some chick they just smashed and ran a train on.
Exactly.
Like the day before.
And they just noticed they're in the arena.
They just noticed they're in the arena. Some people get confused, man.
Really?
This is On the Bench with Bubba and Pink is sports, music, and mayhem.
And what are they confused about?
Well, sometimes we throw crazy stories at them, like, the girl with the stank cooch, and then, a couple of years later, her husband.
Homicide.
Yeah, I mean, it's not funny, but, her fiance's husband, same day, they get married the same day, and he kills her. We tell crazy stories about failed train stories, and then the next week they catch us talking about the Lakers, LeBron James, or Ben Simmons. Then the next day we have a phenomenal artist on like Fresco Mr. Soul. And I just want to explain to the people that on the bench, when you're in whatever sports you're in, basketball, football, baseball, when you're in the bullpen, when you're on the bench in football, those guys talk about everything, man.
Yeah, and that's the concept here. We picked On the Bench for a reason, and it's when you're just with the team, but you're not on the court, and you're just over there chilling.
Just over there chilling,
you're talking
man.
About everything.
When you see those guys and you get the cameras on them and they go like this, they cover their mouth, they're talking about some chick they just smashed and ran a train on.
Exactly.
Like the day before.
And they just noticed they're in the arena.
They just noticed they're in the arena. That's what they're talking. I don't want to break it to you, that LeBron, when he does this thing, he covers his shirt, he put a shirt over his mouth. I don't want to break it to you, but that's what they're talking about, man.
Yeah. And like after the game, you'll see guys and they'll start talking to each other like this, and they'll be like, and that's what they're talking about.
That's what they're talking about, man. And I've had the pleasure to be in these locker rooms. Check out my Dwight Howard story that is on YouTube. So these guys, man, they talk some crazy stuff, man. So we just wanted to make sure that you guys knew what we were all about here.
And that's why we pick like sports is obvious, music's obvious, and mayhem. Yeah. That's the catch-all.
That's the catch-all.
You don't know what you're going to hear, but it's going to be good.
That's right. Now, speaking on what you don't know what you're going to hear, I want you guys to head over to overkink.com. All right, our number one sponsor. Are things getting stale in the bedroom? Does your experience end quicker than you would like? Head over to overkink.com and use promo code Bubba Pink for a discount. That is BUBBAPINK. Okay, make sure you guys go over there. They have some of everything, man. They can spice up your love life.
And who doesn't want their love life spiced up?
Everyone should, man.
They should.
You can't just rely on rum and tequila, man.
Here's the thing. Everybody's out here making money with their jobs, singing like Fresco, being an athlete. For what? What's the end goal of all this?
To get some buns.
You got it, my man. You got to get some buns, man.
You got
do
to,
all
man.
this stuff.
You got to close the deal.
You do.
You have to close the deal.
And Overkink can help you close the deal.
There you go.